Because of course it shits itself. Why would it not shit itself? Alive. Oh no, I need to go back to work tomorrow. Oh shit, with night shift. Oh no. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. A couple of things I keep forgetting to do. I need to make a list, a to-do list of things. Mainly remind me to do them, as opposed to like not to do it, put them off, it's just to get fucking forgetting. Right, so the hinterlands. I do need to get out of here. I've got will internet shit itself again? Mayhaps. Mayhaps indeed. Okay, I want to go up there. How do we get up there? Right, how can we just one thing though, right? Oh, this is gonna really bug me. How do you even work this? God, they take 2 steps forward and fucking 3 steps back. This map is a fucking weird choice for a mini map. It's not a mini map. It's no fucking map at all. I agree with someone from 10 years ago. It forces you to constantly pull up the quest map, which is this terrible design choice. Oh, so there's a map. There's this map, which is great. But my mini-map on the left is next to fucking useless when my goal's over there and I can't see shit about how we get up to there. As you can see. What's that? Shards? Shards? Oh, I can't do the rift on the farm though. That's my shards. No shit! Okay, alright then, you little dickbag. Asshole! Hey, how are you doing? I'm not really sure I hate you! I need to do it. Oh, I can disrupt this rift. Well, that was... Thanks. Less of a mini-map and more fun. Oh, I don't know. Right, I will end up going to where I need to go soon. I've looked up one thing, and that's where to get the companions, because I don't want to miss them out on them. It's like one of the only things I've done. Build a watchtower's operation? Oh, the fuck! Right, you know what? I know there are areas I cannot do here. I can't do that rift because it kicked my ass. As long as I can't do those. I don't know where to try to go to any of the other camps, or it's just going to be too difficult. Basically, I think they were like, hey, you can go get your horses, that's great. But to try and get to that, so I started wandering around over here. No, too difficult, because I was way up a bloody hill as well. I think that's up in a castle somewhere. So I think I got that one. Oh. Does it even tell me which ones I've done? So you know what? I think I can push on. We'll save that for when we come back. I know. I'm pushing through an area. And I have so many things that are left to do here, but it is not actually possible for me to do some of them at the moment. So I feel like maybe... I don't know if the game is like, hey, here's a taste of it. Go get these things you've asked for. They did say you do have enough points for doing something, so I'll go back for the threat remains. Go to the war room. You know what? I'll freaking save this first. Got 9 power. How do I roll the map? Is that what I'm doing? And I do have something I had taken a screenshot of earlier. Where is it? Just so I know exactly where people are going to be at what stage I need to get them. Because, you know, this is probably going to be a one and that's it playthrough for a while. So but usually there's the whole, hey, try and get as much done as possible. Going to heaven? Soon. Soon. So I've got that. Because we get, okay, next tour in Val Royal. Yeah? Travel there. Okay. Who's Raoul? The war room? Oh. Oh, okay. There's... Looks like I'm dancing! Oh my god, they're all in sync with each other. That makes it even worse! Even if it is, like, flipped. Well, not flipped, you know what I mean. Who is that? Cassandra! You normally here? What are you doing? Blade's a bit shit. I love I love how they've got their... Oh god, no. Oh jeez, no, wait. Oh, I can't look at this. I just want to... No, let me look at this face on this thing. No, oh jeez, okay. Look at it, look at the eyes. Why did you need to make eyes on it? You didn't need to. So that's before we left. That's before speaking to Cassandra.
Ugh.
Disgusted noise. You're not that impressive. Oh no. I hope we're going to play this, because last time we nearly had Anders, and then he was a bit of a dick because of the whole justice thing, and then he's the one who... I'm guessing... Like, I don't know if there would have been any other outcomes to have the same thing happening at the end too as what happened it to. Was that supposed to be me? You need stronger tummies. See, I know you can't romance everyone either. You're impressive?
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you? When I need to be.
Slightly approves.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Investigate. What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
Oh no. Ooh, you don't think I'm the chosen?
You don't think I'm the herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits.
The
or how.
backsies, he's yours now. Hey, what happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with
Right,
Chance's
apparently,
panic over you.
I
before they
also
do even
looked up
more
if there
harm.
was storage space, because I was like, shit,
Then we
I've only got
close
so
the
many
breach.
spaces.
We are the only ones who can't.
There is. They had to patch it in because people were asking
After
for
that,
it.
We find out who
The
is
fuck do you
responsible
design a
for
game
chaos,
with no storage
and we
space?
end them. And if there are
Don't you know there's
consequences
hoarders in
to
the
be
world?
paid for what I have done, I pay them.
Nice camera angle.
I only pray the price is
What
not
the
too
fuck is this? Okay, you had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must
Immersive
be
dummy
done and I
POV.
do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing
Did you
its tail.
see? What was it? Was it Concord?
But I misjudged you in the beginning,
Uh,
did I not? I thought the answer
um,
was before me.
That
clear as
that
day.
I can't remember what
I cannot
type it
afford to
is.
be so
Is oh my
careless
god.
again.
Has it taken offline 2 weeks after release. Sony pulls it from sale 2 weeks after release. No, 3 years ago, or at least one of the things, Sony's announced it's pulling the online shooter Concord from sale just 2 weeks after its launch. Multiplayer title. Not sure. It was released exclusively for PS5 and PC, but it struggled to attract players. Announced the game will be taken offline from the 6th of September. Anyone who had bought the £40 game would receive a full refund while the team determined the best path ahead for its return. It's similarities to Overwatch and Valorant. But reported on development for 8 years. Would it be easier to list what wasn't wrong with it? Well, that's the thing. Received mixed reviews, many praised its graphics and competent gameplay, but criticised its failure to offer a new take on the genre. The highest, according to the website SteamDB, tracks the number of players playing games on the PC platform. The highest number of concurrent users was 660. They were listening closely to feedback. Taking off the developers to explore options. So it could be that it comes back as something else. Copyright problems? Just to me, I mean, I'm not like I was never hooked by the likes of Overwatch or anything. I've never tried any of those. I don't know why, it just didn't appeal to me. And again, it had that, it didn't appeal to me either. So I couldn't tell you what was or wasn't wrong with it from my perspective, as I don't play those kind of games. But yeah. Okay, you had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
I don't know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains.
I didn't say I
where
didn't
it
believe,
leads
I
us.
just said I didn't know. I would have liked to have said no. But I was thinking about,
Occurs to me I don't actually know much about
you know, she could have hated that
What do you want to know?
answer.
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
You don't know?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount
Oh, I
of
want to know
information on
this.
me, but I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
Yeah. Is there any point in hiding it? I can't even remember what my backstory is.
I was born in Ostwick, and that's where most of my family is.
The Trevellians, is it not? A large clan with a rather clever coat of arms. Tell me, do you consider the Free Marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
This one has 600 active players peaked during the launch week. This one reason to drop it like it's cold. You know, home is wherever I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Anthem. Ooh, investigate. Do it yourself.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I honestly think we're barking up the wrong tree with this, but hey, I'd like us to be closer.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that
She
right?
just proved.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You worked for the Divine.
So you are the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't
So
know
Nathan
before.
Linebeck get murdering
Thank
quick
them,
then?
Mika. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward
Okay.
was becoming her right hand.
We were left one. Okay, what is the right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes. It
Right one, no huge amount.
It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision
Opposite
for the
left hand.
future gave me hope.
Believed in her.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer.
Do you have to break a bone?
Used to preserve
Like,
as well as an agent for change.
surely if it wasn't in the right place, it was broken anyway. I'm not sure a body works like that. Wait, did you answer how you became the right hand? Okay. Why are her knees like that? Thanks. Now all I can see is her weird fucking legs! No! Does it look any better from this angle? These fucking dummies! It doesn't look any better. It doesn't look any better, does it? Okay, how did you become the right hand?
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize
The bottoms of her
myself
legs look
now.
really small. See, that's a little bit cheeky, but it's like, that's how stories work. Alright, okay, being modest.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
Just springy bones.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral.
You know when you
But I
see.
had help from loyal mages who rallied
No, hold on. You
They
fish your
freed
names
the
on
dragon
sugar.
from
Yeah.
magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
Shit. I don't know the name. Right, this is really strange. You know what her legs make me think of, right? A little bit. Have you seen Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe? And you've got Mr. Tumnus. He's like a fawn, half man, half fawn. Yeah, yeah, the legs, yeah. That's what I'm getting. Right. No, we keep getting disapproval. How? Fuck off, game. Came in the mages.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and most holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conclave.
Still here.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you dealt with it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
Your Navarran loyalty? Royalty.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentaghasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Sorry I left Navarra.
And you joined
New
the
character
Seekers to get
continually
away from
glancing
her.
down at her mutant legs mid
It's a life
conversation.
worth
I
getting
know.
away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the
Jinx
Mithra
actually
and
has
care only for idle
knees.
pleasures and past glories.
Change
My
knees
brother
in
was
there.
all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Oh, that's what happened to your brother.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
About Navarra?
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later.
And the pivot hips
By
and
then, I
ankle.
realized I knew it not at all.
Ooh, what about your parents?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi? Just a
Your
mortician.
uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage.
Oh.
He still is. My
Well, they said
countrymen do not
corpses. I
burn
mean,
them. Very special.
is that what we want to call funeral
Mortalitasi
directors and embalmers? The death the mage?
Uncle Vestalis oversees the Grand Necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings.
I'd be okay with that.
I will never understand it.
That's all for now.
I'll let
Wow,
you
this
get
is a lot of
back to work.
conversation. No, oh, Cassandra. I need to shop. My problem now though is ooh, stables.
So if we get better horses, you think that'll make a difference?
What the fuck? Wait, how many? How many can man unlock? Dracolisks? Elk. I need to see this.
Master Dennett's horses in the hinterlands are faster and stronger than anything we've got here. A good horse can make all the difference.
Fuck, hold on.
The mare I grew up with saved
Wait. I need. How do this that? Oh, I can't. I can't.
real silly.
Well, I can't. Call it.
People we've lit
It's-
fires for.
Well, like you said,
Is that a fucking sword through its head? Is it dead? Oh, you haven't got any ears. This is what happens when you tell AI to Make a unicorn. A unicorn at home. God, it looks like you've got one of the fucking Skyrim priest's masks on. Oh, no. What are they feeding you? Because apparently it's nothing. Your skin and bones? Okay. Yeah. Why do your fucking hooves look tiny? Look at this. Look at the fucking feet. Look. It's just... No. Ah. Why have your legs been shrunken and stretched at the same time? Tainted feminine little feet, don't mock. Oh, this game is gonna kill me. Right, exotics. Let's have a look at the warnog. No, you're like a fucking No Man's Sky creature. Oh, what's going on? You've... Oh my word. No, your front... It's... What? Who was given the task of making the animal hooves and feet? Because... Fire them. You're ready for the problem. Do we... How about horse? Mountain horse? This is one I haven't seen. You know, you know what horse looks like, right? And then it's something doesn't look normal for a horse. Your neck looks really short looking. Wheel zebras? I don't know. Well, it says it's the I don't... Maybe. That one isn't. No, it should be normal. That's a rash. Oh, this fucker can't even see. Looks fancy though. I like it. Oh no, you need some ointment. I was trying to think of what I could do. It's like, no, this is one. Oh no. No, I can't. I won't be able to use anything but a horse now. Monsters. Oh. I shouldn't call them that. They're lovable in their own ways, even if they're slightly unnerving and twisted and...
You think they might be connected to the attack on the...
Oh man. Right, okay.
No circle mages ever caused anything.
We spoke to Cassandra. Apart from a little bit of disapproval for our flirting, I think we figured out she's not to be flirted with. And stickbug long boys from the Man's Sky as well. See, I like those. They're always there. The really tall ones. They like to stomp about the place. I've seen lots of those recently. Where are you? Why is this special shipments? As opposed to what kind of shipments? No, I can't do that. You know why I can't do that? Because my inventory is at frickin'... Okay, it's not as bad. 51 out of 60. Can I? I can't. Even though they're not. Her helmet. Oh my. I have all her helmets turned off. Don't ask me what the fuck I've got him dressed in because it was just whatever this bloody there. Oh, he's also got the camouflage going on. When I was running floaty spiders and little blobs with snakes coming out of them. Floaty spiders? Don't think I've seen that. I seen what looked like fish in the sky recently. Because I've got now got some of the upgrades for scanning. I'm like, right, I'll do that. I've got, how many multi-tools can you have? Because I've got 2 that are broken as shit. And my what I arrived with, what I started with, from exploring and saying, hey, I'll take your multi-tool. And one of them is a bee, which is nice, and it's a decent. Regular spiders just around the floor. Oh, they hover! I'm glad I never got that. I would just got the long boys. Multi-tools. I've got 3 at the moment. Hey, Kenobi! I'm playing it earlier. I'm like... I'm trying to get... I need to scan shit so I can buy... something to make a teleporter before it'll let me do anything else for the base. Okay. I need those for things. Oh no. When you say... Wait, so I'm going to assume that your crafting stuff is not... Oh, maybe it is included. 51, 1, 2, 3. I've got 90 weapons. No, it's definitely not the crafting shit. 1 minute to... Oh, and you find a decent one? I was just gathering, like... Well, it was giving me an option to have some others. Because I haven't got enough space to have... a bottle caster and upgrades on my main one. Because my starting one has basically got the scanning ones and about 2 or 3 other things, and it's only got 1 spare slot after that. So I've got another one on the go which came with the Volcaster. I have up to 6 of them, nice. A Letterman. Right. Let's have a look through our crap. So, apparently it is a good idea to sell all the stuff you're not using. Which could probably be pretty much everything there. I don't know if there's anyone who's going to have... Oh no! Wait, hold on. I need to see if you sell a weapon that has an upgrade on it.
What kind of name is Charter, anyway?
Do you lose the upgrades?
Good day to you.
Let's see. How do this? No, I don't want to craft it.
That may prove more effective against
Modify weapons. So that's got the pointy dagger grip on it.
Oh, does she? Well,
I haven't seen my hat! What the fuck am I wearing? My stolen Prestons! Wait, oh no, hold on. You talk to your mechanic and say to let the rocker panels pass inspection this year, but it won't pass inspection next year. So last year for the car you're guessing? New shifter and new brakes. 1600, oh shit. Whole thing broke. The shifters thought it was a cable. What am I wearing? That. Dwarf trained. Oh. Ranged defense then? Hold on, I just need to check something. I kind of want to keep that one. And that one. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, dude. Ooh. Right. I think I took everything off that was there. I want to sell up my crap. I do have a buy and sell. So. No, before I do this, I bloody save this. Make sure I don't make any mistakes. Oh, used cars are ridiculous now. That was part of your insurance. As well as minus collision and all that too. A motorcycle. Okay. What have I got to sell? Is this just an... Oh, you don't fucking sort it? Oh, you assholes. One for one. What about my offhand? Did we not get to check my offhand? No? I guess not then. Restriction, not Varric. I'm guessing any Kunari trained one will be more our level than anything else. Oh, it's willpower, wasn't it? Okay, well, I got rid of a few things. So I do think it is where I mentioned it was. Down the stairs underneath. Da, da, da.
We'll need some of your cloth for
Up
bandages.
there. Where the fuck is this thing?
Can you
Hmm.
read
Alright, Varric. I need to go and see Mr. Man with his upgrades as well.
Fliss said to check with you to make sure these
Equip
are safe to
potions?
serve.
They're
Upgrade
fine.
potions.
Nobody will take sick as long as she boils
Okay.
them right.
Healing one.
Smart woman for asking.
Nope. I have... Oh no. Restoration? I need more! I need more health for... Oh, balls, I need more everything. Don't know them yet. Wish I had grenades. Guess that was upgraded.
Perhaps another time.
Yeah, I should go speak to everyone. Guarding insurance. Wait, my inflation? Correlate time of price gouging. Yes, his policy, printing trillions worth of rebates probably didn't help long-term outlook on inflation.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands.
Yeah?
If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
Okay then. Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I am sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Tell me more. Why study the Fade? I can't remember
What
if
made
I've
you
asked him
start
that before.
studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely.
I can't say I've
I learned how to control
ever
my
felt
dreams
tempted to
with
eat
full
fruit
consciousness.
because of the colour.
There was so much I wanted to explore.
I'm not sure it's a good... Okay, where have you studied?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers. The best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Ooh, which battlefields?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Ooh, tell me what happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demon names.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I mean, yes.
I'm impressed that you have become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Oh, he's only going to accept that.
I hadn't thought about it that way. But I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, so I've got Varric over this way, I think. Who's that? Oh, I don't know if I want to go that way. Hey, Varric. God, there's a lot of talking in this game, isn't there?
Need something?
Oh. Tell me about Red Lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
What is it exactly?
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every
Rigged
tribe
again.
and house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What can it do?
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. I've had a few alchemists studying it in Kirkwall, in shifts.
You have a piece of it?
Why do you have red lyrium?
Because I let you have
My
it.
brother kept a sliver when he sold it. I'm pretty sure he held on to it because it was already talking to him. That little shard drove him mad. I had him taken to a sanitarium and eventually found the fragment in his house. We brought the shit to the surface, Bartrand and I. I wanted to find out if there was a way to shut it up. So far, it looks like the answer is no.
Isn't it dangerous?
If red lyrium is as dangerous as you say, why'd you keep it?
I've heard that shit singing to me. I know better than anyone how bad it is. In Orzammar, miners keep regular, non-crazy raw lyrium in special lead-lined containers. Actually, it's a huge secret how they're constructed. Keeps surface folk from horning in on the lyrium trade. I pulled a lot of strings and got a smith to build me 4 of them nested inside each other. Nobody gets to study it up close for more than an hour, and they have to wait a week between shifts.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's enough for now.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
What else you got?
Need something?
Personal question?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Where are you from?
Are you from Ferelden? Olay?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
How do you know Cassandra, actually?
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
Because we know
You've
from
heard about the
2
Kirkwall chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of
that they
mine.
were speaking.
The Seeker had questions
Right.
about that, and I had answers.
Oh, Bianca.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. Funny story.
I don't know if
I
we were
bought a salvaged ship
find out
and
where it came
found her
from.
locked in a dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold.
Nope, that's different,
I
I'm
broke
sure.
3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk, but it was worth it.
Why Bianca?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay then. God, what do you do?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods.
I'm not sure I should
Businessmen
press
buy
on
and
the
sell
old Bianca
stores.
thing.
In my spare time, I manage a spy network and occasionally...
No, I know you do write the books. Books do you write?
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hand genres. My crime serials are my most popular.
Stormtrooper's favorite store.
Hard and high
The one next to
guards
Target.
breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Oh, shops you own.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
Okay, while I don't necessarily like it all that much, Kenobi, I have seen some of the films. Could you do Liliana's job?
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands.
Are you in a time loop? I feel like I'm in a time loop too. Don't worry, it's just the Kenobi effect. When the fuck did I say I hadn't refused to watch them? I've seen shit on in the background. I got taken to see the Phantom Menace at the cinema when I was younger. That's all for now.
Thanks, Farron.
No problem.
I've played 2 Star Wars games. I'm actually gonna get the chest here. I can recall. Doesn't count.
Greetings.
Star Wars is Star Wars. Did I even open? What the fuck did that do? Nothing? Oh, we need that. Because Star Wars games. Gungan Frontier, Droid Works. Old games.
Greetings.
Master Harry said that without more water, he won't be able to get plays for the troops.
Oh, Liliana. I do want to speak with you.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak Fandraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
The fuck? Oh, okay then.
Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong. Not as well as I thought. Show me the...
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Oh, you're...
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition
What's
and
his
its
name
herald
again?
will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Who's in this? Started with an R, didn't it? Maybe it didn't. There's a lot of additional voices in this. Is it Roderick? Probably nothing I've really heard. Oh, actually, maybe it was Dragon Quest: The Echoes of an Elusive Age. Probably it. I'm happy now. We're good. Oh jeez, I need to speak with Cullen. This is not going to be good. Wait, do I get to see? Oh, who's that there? Josephine?
I knew then, and crossed my
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the council?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Proper authority field. Okay. No, let's not try to piss people off. Why can't we work together?
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Colin, why is he here?
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Is the Mage Templar war large? Is it a
How
large war?
widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed.
Kind of makes sense. Who killed the Divine?
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Good luck keeping order.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Oh no. Right. So.
There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence.
I think I opened everything here, didn't I? I'm guessing there's nothing else down here. Oh.
Researcher Menave wishes to
Oh,
verify
hey, sir.
that infections have decreased in number. Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband, Fröter. Do everything you
Oh.
but remember those who would help you.
Compassion scares me.
You keep talking as though
Her
I'm
accent
of
is
Andraste.
making me think
Do you
of
know how unnerving that is?
the awful pronunciation of in
Does not ask to be forged. And frankly,
in Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father.
I do not see that as a bad
With,
thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there were so many different phrases he had. No, it was Tim Curry. Something sounds. It was like Capri Sun. Like I kept saying it was, and it was like, but the way he was saying it, it was, you know. And the Hound 4? Hound 4. No. Hound 4. What else can we investigate? Who will be the next divine? Ooh.
Do you know
That's a big
who the Grand
question.
Clerics will choose
That's a
as the
loaded
next divine?
stuff.
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates paired with Divine Justinia at the conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support.
I know, it's so good, that game. I'm so disappointed they changed it to an FMV for the second game, because you know the voice, he's not gonna have that voice. How are the people?
How are the people doing after what happened at the conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are people at Haven?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between
Oh,
the
there were so many things I missed in it.
destroyed their
There's a little number in the
death of
bar at the top.
has destroyed
Just
any
like
chance
secrets
of
or something found.
To that at the bridge. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may
Okay.
starve.
Help your offering.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some
I'm kind of looking forward to Halloween. Oh, I seen your suggestion. Can I wait? Game's not even out and I'm playing this.
Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar
Was
comfort.
it the casting of Frank Stone?
It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
How are people as well?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead.
They're all dead?
They have
Oh,
sent
great.
word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Ampre.
So I've got a number of point-and-click horror games.
Demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that, I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for Fallen Away and Ferelden.
Hey. You're still about and kicking.
Farewell.
Openly is meth-induced madness becomes fashionable again. Well, what have we got? We've got the games that I posted in Discord. I'm still looking for places to go. Oh, fucking meant to save it for whenever.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the
Reject your
Marquis
suggestions.
Trevelyan, one of Divine Justinia's
No, I put one
And
on
the rightful owner of
fucking voting list and you've not even
How
touched
dare you
it.
lend Justinia these lands for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Divine's advisors founded it.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I see no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Penticus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I?
Brilliant.
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was
I
somewhat...
just walked off German Alice in Wonderland play. I know! I actually thought something like the collar and the diamonds and...
Divine Justinia
It's
would
very
not
over the
want her
top.
passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Oh, great. Does he own Haven?
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Actually, sorry for interrupting.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Okay, how did you become ambassador?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad you're here then.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
But can I bug you now?
What may I do for you?
How did you... Oh, meet Liliana.
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais. I believe we actually met in Val Royeaux. Liliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
Game?
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted...
She's got some skill there.
But Orlesians are fond
If she's writing on a bit of paper and managing to look at me at the same time. Unless when she looks at us, it's gonna be like, you know, going off in every direction going. Tell me about yourself. Oh, shit. What's your family do?
What business are the Montilliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
Once?
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Montelier sounds familiar. Does it?
I'd swear our families have met before.
Perhaps. Everyone of distinction in the Free Marches attends Lady Trevelyan's summer balls.
Great Aunt Lucille always did love a party.
I don't recall seeing you at any of them.
Why does the one... Wait, hold on. I don't know which one this is, because there's 2 voices for the males and 2 voices for the females Inquisitors. I could swear I've heard my character's voice somewhere. I want it. I need to check this. It's gonna bug me. I've been like thinking about it whenever she's said anything. Nope, nope. Nope, that's not it. I made name Divinity Original Sin 2, Sibyl. That's what I was thinking, it was like that area. And Divinity Original Sin. Cool, sorry. I was too awkward.
I was less than sterling company when I was younger.
Modest in temper, bold indeed.
You know the Trevelyan family motto?
Heraldry is a passion of mine.
Tell me about your work.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montelier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
Are you doing this for Antiva?
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Ooh, we have other causes?
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
Do you believe I'm holy?
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed
Your
so
Worship.
long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you, well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Goodbye then.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Okay. Oh, turn on research. Can I do that?
We will study
Bowstrings removed. Any more? No more.
Please tell me if you find something.
Influence.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
You research creatures.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
You're a mage?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in.
along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I found something for you?
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it? Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Nice. So how can I see what I have searched stuff on? Huh. Oh, hold on. Bowstrings. Bowstrings creatures? No, I'm assuming... Ooh, oh man, I haven't read that one yet. Shit. Fuck. Okay, Horsemaster's notes on mounts. Never seen a proud rider atop a regal mount? That's your failing. Such animals are common enough, but there are costs. You keep them away from chance of blight, theft, attack, all the nonsense that makes for poor stabling. These aren't working beasts with the fire bred out of their eyes. They can suffer a plough. These creatures are about spirit. A proper mount isn't some noble's plaything on a hunt. It's your everyday, and you'd better match it to deserve it. On horses. You've never had a mount like a Ferelden Forder? Hardy warmblood, don't let the size fool you. They're not meant for the farm. Centuries of careful breeding have taken common stock and produced a glory. A creature as much at home in a charge as they are in a march across nations. But for all the stamina and speed to place at your command, press too far and you'll be picking dirt from your teeth. They know their role and expect that you know yours. Warning and promise and all that. Right. So this is the bowstrings. So I think the bar at the bottom is what it's increasing by every time, because I handed in 2 bowstrings. Okay, to fight an enemy with a bow or crossbow is simple, although not always easy. A guard with a crossbow must crank his weapon after each shot. If there is only one as such enemy, seek cover and give him cause to waste a shot, and then close upon him before he may fire again. There are many close to their flank, so you face one guard directly, using him as a second shield, and no other guard has a clean shot at your unprotected back. Do not move to the middle of their ranks and rely upon them hesitating to risk hitting one another. I know, I seen it in Discord. A soldier with a short bow is a little more dangerous. Attack him as you would an enemy with a crossbow, but accept that he will likely fire again. Approach with your shield up, even if you must sacrifice speed. Few soldiers are true masters of the bow. Those who do not fumble their draw in fear will fire a shot quickly, so it's more likely to glance off your armour or shield than punch through. Few soldiers have the skill or strength to make good use of a longbow. Respect those who do. Against such an enemy, cover is the only defence. Move quickly across his field of vision, forcing him to compensate for your movement. Do not charge directly unless your allies can distract him. A fully drawn longbow can drive an arrow through a chevalier's plate 100 yards. A fight between an archer and a... No. Are we going chevalier? More dummy Soman games? Wait, what was the last game that Soman mentioned that I ended up playing? In, like, since the year began. As a test of cunning versus patience. We're too often patient, heavily armoured as we are, and faced with lightly armoured foes who would harass us. While archers frustrate me, as they do most chevaliers, it is good that we fight them, so we remember how to be cunning, how to break an opponent's patience. A lot of? Really? Okay, so that shows what the state of some of what we're doing is. Oh jeez, going to summon the War Council. Great. But yeah, name him Kenobi.
In their blood, the Maker's will is written.
What did you do this time? Apparently I've been playing the dummy games that you've suggested. Operations, you have access to missions. Ooh, mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions will have a preferred type, results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, but okay. I want that. The training gear and experience working with master locksmiths needed to tackle the toughest and most ingenious locking mechanisms. Oh yeah, bastards. Oh, you fuckers. Shit. I want to work towards that one. I never voted games because I actually vote. I know. It's probably, you know what it might be? I'm guessing if he's going to come back with the name of a game, it's probably going to be Penumbra. Because I ended up playing that. But that was a suggestion for Halloween. And it wasn't that long. One, I have no idea how long the casting of Frankstone is. And two, that is one that I would want to play with Peacemaker first. Potentially. Could potentially be that. In regards to Halloween things. Okay, because everything that's been meant, like the Halloween stuff, it's games I've had on my list for ages. And I'm pretty sure what I put up in Discord the other day. The only one that's actually been spoken about has been the Fahrenheit game. That's it. Watching games, I like all the time, I don't picture people playing with them. Discovery range. Oh no. Oh no, Arcane Knowledge. New dialogue options related to the Fade or Arcane Studies. See, I'd be okay with getting those afterwards. Because if I... I want... Oh, that would be good for researching enemies. I want that one. Freaking well, I need 4 points. Now, would I... Better off getting that with some XP. Extra herbs for each harvest? I mean, honestly, I don't mind running around grabbing a few more. Pattern breaks in the earth and civilization. Significant increase to the discovery range of searching action. Get that next. Screw it, I'll get this one. I think it's going to be the Arcane Knowledge. Experience from killing foes. Oh, I wish. I'm sure we'll have foes over and over and over again. Oh, give me a second. I will be right back. Da, 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 da. Is that the times for release? I'm guessing. 5 PM. What, today? I was given chocolate. So it's me for the next minute or two to try to get bits of raisin at my teeth. Man, I'm gonna have to. Fuck it. I know it's a fruit and nut. It's a really nice one. You know when you get a chocolate taste like really nice? Wait, so it's released? I didn't fucking know it was. I'm gonna listen to dummy someone in his dummy silver chair games. Well, one, I don't know a game called Silver Chair. I know of a band called Silver Chair. And two, that had nothing to do with sewing. What am I looking at? Well, wait. I'm back at this. So I can save it. It said sending them out. What does it mean by sending them out? Golden table. That of golden jazz. We did have golden jazz. I can't even remember the full name. So I know. I think that's where we want to go next, right? Addressing the Chantry. Say to go there.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
Oh, Daedalus and the Awakening of Golden Jazz. Right, I just need to see what happened when I did that. Ooh. Okay, up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers, and the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue. If it is growing to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. So I think the ones that don't have a cost associated with them. Or maybe not. Received an offer of assistance. I'm unnerved but not opposed. It's not the first strange promise we had received, and likely not be the last. The title is nearly as confusing as the game. I know! You know what's fucking confusing? I was so certain at the end that I bloody got the bastard. And the game's like, nope, no you have not. You have not found out anything. You have not had any confirmation of anything. And I'm like, how do we get this fucker? It was a friend. It was a friend. Well, wavy line face to you too. Whatever that was. Inquisition has need and we would provide. When our possession, a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run the server worthy cause, noble master, prove what your followers already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the Fade are your ally. Death is no barrier to victory. It's the bog unicorn. It doesn't work like that. Scout the hinterlands. Oh, completed. Nice. Avoid fighting as best we could. Every bit as bad as we'd feared. Apostates were mad, attacking anything that moves. It appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. Okay, it hurt. Right, okay. Old watchtowers available. Face threats from bandits, demons, apostate mages, Templar deserters. Building watchtowers in the area will help Inquisition forces ensure the safety of refugees and farmers. Appropriate building sites have already been marked. Tossing a frank stone in the sea, perhaps he'll skip. So I've got one for her, one for Cullen. Tyranneer. However, we should convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Justinia the Fifth. The most holy was comparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace. We have high hopes that our conclave would succeed. Hold a vigil and hire it in remembrance. So is the missions like the least time? I have it as a kid, skip stones. It's God, what do they call it over here? Skimming stones. As long as they're flat enough. I've never found a good stone. I can only get like 3. No one's concerns. Oh man. It was 8? Damn. There's so many things. Right, so I think the ones that have less time at least have Berg's Revenge. Oh, he isn't even available. Is that one for everyone then? Okay, Hard and Hightown 3, Varric's Revenge. Ruffles, need a favour. Actually, it's caught a loan since I'll pay it back. Got it from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hard and Hightown 3, the punching, appeared in print from an Antivan printer a couple of weeks ago. Give you a moment to contemplate that horror that is that title. Had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple of years back. Best I could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was that Pearl Bellenforth as pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. Maybe you could find out more in the guild. Yeah?
Let's see what we have. There was that. The Watchtowers. The gather coin was her.
At your service.
I'm assuming that's like decent-ish. And it was less time. Syndicate, attaches, some of the Templars, New Divine. Can't attend. So is it the least time required better? Like they're better at it, so it takes less time for them? Bellenforth? Yeah. You lost the ability for it. I tried somewhat recently. About 15 years. Oh, you suck at it now? Who's best? Operations. Okay, I don't know if it stays anywhere. Okay, the war table is used to send advisors and their forces to complete various operations. Great. Gain influence and or progress the story. 2 types, mission and scouting. Mission operations take time to complete, generally gain the Inquisition rewards and or influence. Rewards and overall completion time may change depending on the advisor deployed. Run in real time independently of the save file's time. Any save created after the mission has begun will count in the timer even when the file is not an active file. File loaded was oh fucking hell. Allows operations that are otherwise quite long, 18 to 24 hours long, without agents to be completed. It's a reasonable period of real world time. Preferred advisor who complete the task 20% faster. Oh, it doesn't always lead to an ideal result. Times presented here are without agents, but with the preferred advisor time reduction taken into account. Rewards for certain more table operations differ depending on whether or not patch 10 and or Trespasser DLC has been installed. Right. Okay. Fuck it, let's go and order guard.
To work?
So I've sent them. I think for me, I need to go to, where the fuck was it? Transfer is an opportunity to travel Val Rail. Right. I need some more party people. Adjusted Chantry in Val Royal. Busy. Remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Oh great, attempts to get our allies against the breach have been rebuffed. And at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. Let's convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Levels 4 to 7.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Not actually. I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use
Okay, I
what
thought
influence
Liliana
we
would be a
have
bit
to
more
pull the clerics together.
on
Once
it.
they are ready, we will see this through.
Remaining Chantry clerics declared. Yep. Confirm the operation. Does this mean I get put there straight away? Speak only the word. Fucking stay in my party.
The city still mourns.
Oh my word, the headgear.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation
Varric's
never
been playing
fail
Call of
to
Duty, but
impress me,
real life. Camouflage.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's.
Very bad at Misfits. When you see us all, yes, we're all from different games. Never mind, you know.
Afraid you a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market.
Is that a helmet? I don't know why it has material fused with your face.
Only one thing to do then.
Solus is like, look at my abs. Might be a skinny fucker, but my abs are pristine.
They wish to protect the people from us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
Right, how do I do this conversation? Wait, no, hold on. Auto save. So you get a pack of zebras on a giant chessboard or set.
They wish to protect the people from us?
I don't know how to answer.
Someone will need to inform.
I think I'm doing answers it. How do I respond to dialogue? R3. R3! No. L1? I don't know.
They wish to protect the people from us?
Well, that's not it.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe?
No, people talk to me in the field, companions run down NPCs, and there's a little chat bubble at the bottom. Okay. R3 to respond to your companions in the field. Doesn't always work when you first go to Val Royale and your scout and Cassandra start talking. You have to go to the scout to get in the conversation.
They wish to protect the people from us?
Do we expected this?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
Talk to the Templars?
We're doing all this to get help with the breach. Maybe this is our chance to get the Templars on our side.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Commander. Wait, is that for her to coming back in? Oh, balls. Inscribed upon a plaque. Our Lady and the actors of her rise and fall. Her message and visage are worth repeating. Mafarath's remorse beneath, scratched by a vandal. At meeting, a low door frame. Mafarath's blood guilt. Beneath, scratched by a vandal, and his head suddenly weighs too much. Matharath's regret about his unfortunate hair. Matharath's penitence and unrelated headache. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. The avenue of her reflective thought. The avenue is inspirational, but wise travellers do not linger in their respects. Not just because the bazaar waits, but because the area before the back-turned statues is treacherous. Local legend has it that the child empress Amy abused the opportunity of religious repose to relieve herself beneath the gaze of Her Lady, unable to discipline the toddling leader. Her attendants instead chastised the statues and had them turned in supposed embarrassment. True or not, foolish youths dare each other to soil the spot in similar fashion, in a place of otherwise reverent thought always carries a faint odour about it. Exit. Oh no. Right, so I had my save before I went anywhere. So we're gonna have a after we're here. Oh, this place. No. Emporium of Mortal Means. What matters? Defensive concern, offensive intent, study of arts, martial and with sanction magical. This is as if this is a shop, it is fancy but has fuck all in it. A merchant.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many swords out.
Not of heroes united in hatred. If we are re-examining motive. Oh, Cullen's ready. Great. Let us not stop at the sons of the betrayer, for the first leader of young Orlais after the sons was Jeshavis? Jeshavis? Jeshavis. Havis. Chattel wife for two of them. But examine the facts. Proud daughter of the Kieran, chosen not unkindly by Isarath. Isarath? This is why, until I hear a name, there's multiple ways to say shit. Oh, my 3 party members have had a level up. Right, okay. Chosen not unkindly by Isarath to be his bride. It was her reach that granted him power to unify. Consider what she witnessed in the consolidation of her people. She has always been portrayed with sadness, but what if when our nation was born, the game was born with it? Judge her actions not as property, but as a master in what changes. As victim, Isarath, rumoured cruel, breaks the clans in a lust for power. His brother Verald, exiled from his own machinations, in young Navara, appeals to the saddened wife and promises a new path. The brothers vie, Verald wins and then demands the hand of just Shivas. Just Shivas. I don't know. Nora Ferelden, greedy for power, and a decade-shy victim, to go on Jez. Jez is the figurehead of the people's rebellion against the last son of the betrayer. As master, bound to rivalries far older, she harbours a hatred beyond Tevinter, and while Isorath is distracted with personal concern or with building a nation to withstand his own people's enemy, she invites the broken brother and sets him against the driven, while accepting marriage to the victor. Jez seeds rebellion amongst those who remember how their lands were taken not a generation before. Both leave as a ruler. As what? Gyoja? Which is not the rule of a victim being uncertain. Jez rules for 42 years. There were no great swings backward, no people's retribution, for she has become accustomed. The goals of Isorath were selfish, and the goals of Jez was to reverse them. Then Orlais is born of the failure of both. But if Isorath built his father's wall, and Jez wanted revenge, then we are a nation of two successes. Two parents in opposition, but in partnership. Fast travel. That's the... Oh, Samiras have multiple levels? L2 or R2 to view them? Whoo, okay. Do I not need to get them first? Damn. She of the highwayman repents. Gallows master, hold thy hand, hold it back a while. Callous juror, let me stand, let me bear a smile. For comes my brother distant, for comes my saviour soon. I stand here most insistent, I will receive my boon. Fellow soldier, hold thy voice, hold it, if you may. Fellow soldiers, show my choice, I am in your sway. Balls. For no my crime was cruel, and all my pain deserved, I stand here as a fool, despite my brother served. Mother dearest, look away, look into the sun. Others nearest, gone astray, you will be undone. No more will I prattle, and no more will I pray. Here you must the wrestle, as life will fly away. Examine. What, death apple? No. And said that apples that grow near the gallows will be bitter on the tongue of a lover who will betray. It's also said, although by different people entirely, that unripened fruit should not be the only consideration when investigating matters of fidelity. The latter are lonely most evenings among the arbours of the summer bazaar. But I can't go up there yet. I don't want to go that close to there.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
Oh god, a Dox and Masked Lion, or Leon. Can't read that. Why can't I read it? There we go. The first line of Orlais, in respect to Emperor Alphonse Valmont, lines of Orlais. a repeating element dedicated to the great defenders, otherwise noted. It's rumoured that one is gold, one is bronze, and weighted with poison, one is chocolate, and one is watching. As the saying goes, dare we all a thief to test his back and learn which is most dangerous to try, deny, or lay. In truth, all of them are lead and leaf. Don't pretend to ride them too long, lest the mind give way. Grace of the Empire North. Display reserved for discourse political, with attending professionals of social matters from the University of Orlais. Note that all vendors of loftable groceries will be closed in the hour beforehand and for 1/2 after. Oh, I'm a menace in this place. It's a fast roll again. City guard?
We're keeping order.
This city is close to you, except for the Chantry and our Templars. They'll certainly take you.
Examine. Apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. And of course they do, for taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and no meal is favoured after tears. But dare it anyway, for none know the taste of joy such as we, who do not shy from experience. Barnabas?
I cannot possibly sell anything right now. Not with so much.
Templars will help us, as they always have. No need for an Inquisition.
A second line of relay. In respect to Duke Isidore Darlesians, or Darlesans. Okay, display reserved for presentations of affection, also private, and also discounted spirits projected by company Misdirect Theatre. Have I just lost the ability to comprehend anything in this town?
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we must.
I'm reading it, I'm like, English?
A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery.
I fuck off your
You
treachery.
wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste.
Oh great. This is a great look for us going in, isn't it?
We say this is a false prophet. No servant of anything beyond her selfish greed.
I'm gonna go and never claim to be.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
Who's that dude with the mask that was behind us?
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition and the people will be safe once more.
Oh, shit.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Oh. I mean, it saved me the trouble, but also, how dare you? Don't punch the Lady Pope. Not here for us then. That's how you get smitten. Fuck it, am I supposed to be impressed?
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You're
You
getting
will
cut
not
off.
address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Why are you here?
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Who's that?
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve
His face is a cute little dude. I know, I was thinking that the voice does not match.
You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
It's back.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death.
Lambert's?
He was always a decent man.
Why does it sound
never
familiar?
given to ambition
Lambert.
and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Well, you see reason?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
It seems to change.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Why is there fucking shit getting shot at me? What message? Where? Oh, this mysterious arrow. Okay, favors for friends. Message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royo. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe. Maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. Pure drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Well, great.
It seems.
Okay, so. You know what, we're gonna have... Before we spoke to them, I don't think I could do anything there.
Change is on the wind. I wish your leaders well.
Get these for a start. Revered for his strangeness, their sound, and his static puppets behind the glass. Yep, this place is just crazy. Right, so these statues are for people. Okay, welcome all before the grace of the Empire. Stage an audience for the use of all for theatre and business if partnership proposal be seen. Display reserved for songs traditional by Lord Bramford and his players cancelled. That's just having doodles on it. Can't imagine it's just like little cocks.
Trying to get our attention.
Which one? Oh, Circle Mate
You are the
Messenger?
Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Okay, invitation first enchanter Vivian. Cordially invited to attend my salon. Well, I'm guessing it's not a hair salon. Held at the chateau. Oh, got a chateau. Duke Bastion. De Gislaine. Gislaine? Yours, Vivian de Fer. First enchanter of Montsamard. Enchanter to the Imperial Court. The cool S. Skateboard S. Oh, I can't remember. What am I looking for here? Where are you? Not there.
The Templars didn't.
Vier.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give.
Look at that mustache.
Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
That's gonna make her strength. Actually, no, you broke the chant.
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rites? The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
Ask the Maker for strength.
Pray to the Maker for strength, not forgiveness.
Have I not tried? Andraste, Maker, show me your light. Take me back in faith. I cannot find it on my own.
This is bullshit.
Wait, who said that? Who's this dude? Look at that. Look at that mask. Oh my god, why have you got weirds? I was gonna say chicken wings. Or chicken legs, one of the two. Oh no. You know when you get your images for like when they make really bad images for the likes of cooking diagrams for, you know, air fryers, for example. That's that decoration is what I could imagine. Or shrimp, maybe. Shrimp for your tit shrimps. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fucking hell! This game, or it's two. It's two. Sir Colonel Sanders, circa 1458. Oh, you know what else it could be? It could be like it's like a. It's like two little arms coming up and like punches. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Or when he feels like being all cute and ooh. He just like rests his chin on them. Oh, this is getting worse and worse. Fucking hell. Right. What else is there? Ooh, ooh. Emperor Florian. Poor god to smack. Grand Duke Florian was not supposed to ascend the Relation throne. His elder brother, Emperor Judicael II, had two twin sons and thus a very secure line. Florian was free to pursue other interests, none of which revolved around the game. Indeed, the imperial court largely ignored him, and that was how he liked it. All that is recorded of the era is that he married, produced a single daughter, and afterwards showed little interest in her. An outbreak at the 100 days of the 100 days cough in 877 Blessed changed his plans. Both of his sons, Judicael's sons, perished, as did Florian's daughter. Racked by grief, Gale lost interest in ruling, turning over all matters pertaining to the rebellion in Ferelden to his advisors, and instead spending his time hunting in the country. When Judicael was thrown from his horse during a fox hunt in 884 Blessed, Florian was supposedly vaulted into the throne. Famously, his response to the Chevalier delivering the news at his estate is said to be, "This will not do at all." A private and somewhat eccentric man, Florian limited his appearances at court and dealt almost exclusively with members of his own family. He was extremely particular about his habits of dress and grooming, issuing current fashions for the sake of comfort and refusing to wear cosmetics or powders or any kind due to an intense dislike of being dirty. Powerful and connected nobles who had served in the cabinet since his father's time were turned away in favour of his younger brother, Renaud, his sister Melisande, and his cousins. Children were banned from the palace, even the children of servants, with the exceptions of his nephew and nieces, who were tolerated only on the condition that they remained out of the emperor's sight. Regarding suggestions that Florian and his youngest cousin Megdon were lovers, the truth is uncertain. If such a relationship existed, it was no doubt kept private due to Florian's aversion to public life and not from any fear of rumours. Such rumours, after all, were likely spread due to the emperor's refusal to sire another child, and thus secure his line. Many believed this failing would eventually lead to civil war. The only real evidence of relationship with Megdon is allowed in very public argument the two had prior to Megdon's appointment, or exile, as he saw it, to the throne of Ferelden. Megdon is said to have called Florian "my darling," and the near man chose to explain the argument later. Oh, I thought it was like just a weird... I thought it was a woman. Oh well, okay. Predications of civil war almost came to pass upon Florian's death in 919 Dragon. With no clear heir, the throne eventually passed to the only daughter of Grand Duke Renaud, Celine, after a vicious struggle that threatened to consume the empire. Belle?
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food.
Ooh, nice.
We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Cassandra?
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help.
Yeah?
Invite her, if it pleases you.
Alright, go to Haven.
Head to Haven, then.
Because I see cheese.
I don't know if I'm that.
Big cheese wheels.
It will be nice to see. Thank you.
Power. Revered mother. I don't know what's going to happen if I speak with her. So I think the two things I got were for two companions.
This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
The lady got punched so hard her leg has gone through the stage that she was on.
Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help.
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. we shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Investigate? Okay, what do you believe about me?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things.
I love the two dudes that are standing next to her, just
ahead,
absolutely
whatever your intentions.
dedicated to their stillness. What will the Chantry do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Okay. Where have the Templars gone?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
Okay, what did you want them to do?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
Okay, how many Templars rebelled?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith
Quite a bit.
waned, I wonder?
Okay, how are people reacting?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
You can still help us.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Damn it. Oh, will you speak with me now, Barnabas?
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help.
What you got? Accessories. Oh, warrior only. Ah. Grenades. Oh. Okay. Shit.
At the very least, we can appear like
Can I get through here now? I can get through here. Right. No, I'm gonna have to go through this because every time I do it another way, it's weird. Haven's Chantry. I'll take the Templars. Inner Circle. Oh, okay. So Inner Circles are companions. So the Friend of Red Jenny and Imperial Enchanter are, yep, okay. Well, I guess I want that or that then. Oh.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Chantry liars.
Examine. Difficult time for those who have lost. While I understand concerns for propriety in the general dressing of the bazaar, I must caution that release is needed. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict pitting brother against sister, not just outright war pitting Templar against mage, not just the loss of our most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three, with our skies wounded for all to see. All we know of our world is threatened, along with all we know of the next. This grave, most grave mutation. I ask that the writs of losses and missing remain, that the citizens, however indirectly, be allowed to post their griefs of known dead in the names of hopefully living, and with them their criticisms of how they have been told or not told. For all I have no doubt, we as our legions will maintain our utmost composure. There must be release, there must be grief, there must be mourning. If we do not allow this simple expression, we risk a greater outburst. Let our people shed their tears, and as reserved a means is necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this day, this time, we must let this simple expression stand. Hey Sentinel! Oh no, fucking stupid Twitch app! What's it doing? Or not doing?
Let's look around.
2 things to read. How's it going? Not bad. Okay. Miroir? De la Mer? That's Twitch for you. It was cut from Val Royaux in 849 Blessed. It was the will of the mad Emperor Reveal, who demanded a reflecting pool large enough to draw his vain deceased mother back across the Vale. Many shops and vendors were evicted to make room for his folly, and several memorials to the heroes of the first 4 blights were simply toppled. The reservoir supports little in the way of life, as the bottom was lined with lead to increase its reflective properties. Reveal intended it for divination, using boats as massive planchettes, but work was not finished until the week of his own death. The waters see little use today, save for lazy or fornication sojourns by nobility aboard decorative gondolas. I only saw when other streams were playing to once. Oh wait, have these? I thought they'd updated that and fixed it, or tried to. You're about to gamble half your net worth, 20%, 25% chance to go home a winner. So I'm gonna save it up to 30%. Maybe I can't, maybe they're right all along. Examine. Reservoir stocking evaluation. Tremors, floating, tastes off. Waterbirds die off. Restocking failed. Fish not fit, do not consume. Oh, that's a reservoir. Okay. Red handkerchief. God, does anyone ever carry hankies now? The only person I knew who had handkerchiefs was my dad. I've never known anyone else to have them. I don't know if he still does. He might do. Oh no, you did not win! Shit. Okay, a red handkerchief folded around a key with a small, hasty scroll. Key lifted from drunk, swearing about a herald. Don't know what door, I'm out, my debt's paid. God, this is... Like, this game came out, what, 10 years ago? I'm impressed though, how it looks. When you see the previous ones. And it gives image to some of the places you've heard about and not necessarily seen before. We cheered when honoured. It was her might. Many more deserve a thought. For though she was the first a knight, her kin and kind have always fought. From Plaque. I think it must be the Legion's way of saying things. I'm like, or I'm tired. Could be it. Could be I'm tired. Comprehension's out the window. Seasonal home for a childhood pet of the twin sons of Empress Yvette. The nature of Messer Glubs remains unknown, save that he was a gift from a Ravanian ambassador and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page. Why, hello, what is your, oh my god, your hat. What have you got? What is that hat? Should that shit not be around your neck? Did you misplace your parts? That's like your ruffles around your neck, isn't it? It's clearly in the wrong place. Yes, what were you gambling with? I want to see PoE. Oh shit, okay, hi. Pting! Favors for friends, different simple script on the back of a stable report marked red paint. Thank you friends for helping good lady Karis. So those who asked about Herald enter third passage could not stay to see them exit. Not of heroes, Mafarath and sacrifice. Andraste, our lady, the sword and the fire against Teventer, betrayed to the Empire in exchange for a kingdom. Mafarath, now synonymous with treachery. But would Andraste have won, and if not, what would we have lost? Let us look not just at the act, but at the why of it. As armies of faith pierced the Imperial homeland, it was revealed not as a wave, but as an arrow. And as any hunter will attest, if your aim is not true, there is no returning to the bow. We must consider how much of Our Lady's victory to this point was against true Imperium, and how much was against the echoes of Empire. Andraste, the inspiration may not have considered such. Mafarath, the general, fought for homeland, not visions. It was victory. No, was it victory or defeat that his betrayal held at bay? Mafarath made the deal that killed Our Lady. That is fact. When Andraste died, Mafarath was gifted everything from the southern plains south. How generous and impossible to hold this must have seemed. Let us look on Mafarath and the legacy he divided among his sons, not with an eye for accusation, but from a tactical consideration. For he must have known that mere rivals had never stopped Tevinter. What if he set about creating peers and none of this was accident? How then fared Isarath, Evrion, and Verald? The head of Madam Snappy Snips? A mascot. The mask. Named in jest but genuinely respected, the Grand Mam, as she is also called, was the last dragon brought down by Sir Koenig? The previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, Koenig came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era. While others were quick to assume the tales of ancient Navaran dragon hunters must have been exaggerated, he tracks the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Koenig believed we had yet to see a true return of the beasts of legend, and that the specimens of his day were young despite their ferocity. It was a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Koenig to have been correct. Even as he may have fallen to his own expertise, he was years overdue from his last hunt. And for the rest of us, travel weary. What we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sisters of Madam Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Soldier?
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Okay, I need to get upstairs. The Lover's Alcove. Every district has one, at least one. And the question must be, why is a place meant for dalliance declared in such an obvious way? And the answer, of course, is that obviousness is the entirety of the point. When manners and station will not allow impassioned words, such corners are places to be seen, not being seen. Entering with a paramour is as much declaration as singing out in joy, which one of good standing must never do. The alcove is thus a dignified means of announcing romantic affiliation, either for genuine partnership or to appeal as such in order to spare a suitor a refusal. Dignity, of course, requiring that one does not also make use of the darkness for actual physical gratification. This has, of course, never occurred.
Those who steal from their brothers and sisters
Sugar.
do harm to their livelihood and
There's so much lore! Not of heroes, the death of diversity. What could hold back an empire? Another. What could hold back so defined a people as Tevinter? Another. Let's consider if eldest Isarath was not meant to honour Mafarath, for the father's fate was already condemned by hidden betrayal. Let us consider that Isarath was told to turn from ties to Mafarath, to look forward, not back. What of his actions then? Isarath was granted a land of tribes of scattered alliance. His answer was the grand unification, which most condemn as arrogance. Sweeping changes in trade, relocations to break local agencies, all to favour centralised trade and power. Cities were levelled to expand a new capital, a powerful and influential city of a new nation, Valroyo for Lay. And all in the name of not lost Andraste, but of holding back looming Tevinter. Power was united, but cultures less so. Investing everyone in a new Lay stratified the classes, and through it all spread a bitterness that of Ferelden ruled. Isarath avoided the stain of his father, for he was seen as victim too, but he was still Alamari. What if, dear readers, the final unifying element came not from accident, or even the deliberate actions for Isarath, but from a common hatred, and not the common hatred of the day? The sons of Mafarath would succeed at creating a peer for Tevinter, but only at the cost of themselves. Her Majesty's convenience. For Her Majesty's convenience, wood and vines defy the very sun and rain. Sister Antoinette.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly.
Okay. Read. Here grows one of the many strange trophies returned from the liberation of Kirkwall. In 760 Storm, where Wraith or Legion forces turned back the unstoppable Kunari. Cutting salvage from a burning dreadnought was presented to Emperor Cyril, and it was tended to full growth by the careful hands of Val Rao's master landscapers. That's a nice tree! Everything here is a little too perfect. That makes sense? A merchant? Kind of...
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Val Royaux can be... traditional.
Buy and sell, you have... Holy shit. Schematics? Damn. How do I know what I've got then and what I've not got though? For hats and everything else? Oh, balls. No. How do you know if they're going to be any good though, either? I can't examine them. Don't tell me what it is. I know it changes, but like... I wonder what the base... anything's going to be. Holy shit, there's so much to craft. Well, at least I know there's some stuff here. Wait, what was that? What was that? Why am I looking at this? I thought it was a bird with a hat on. It's not. I don't actually know what it is because I can't see it properly. Is it like a lizard with a collar thing right next to it?
Of course not.
I don't know how to get to the... I thought it would take me to the second floor. I guess not. Back there. Was that... Oh, was that steps over there? Or do I have to use the fast travel thing, which I don't even know how it works in the city? I haven't been up here either. And it wasn't even worth it. Crap. Oh. Oh, can't get there either. Guess I have to. Here? Oh, it's open up now, isn't it? Let's start over here. Please don't be the same one I just was at. Ooh, fancy. Wait, how many levels are there? The Randy Dowager Quarterly, an extra thick annual edition of the Suspect Quarterly. The Randy Dowager welcomes the new year by scandalising the old with the collected romantic epic, The Horned Ones, being a tale of conquest, both of nation and of heart. Demands are satisfied as bronze giants share their explosive passions. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spry of step. Floating Varix Batman handle. Lady herself says only for those of particular taste. Delicate buds should remain in the garden while the bold of us flower. 5 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5.
You heard? Maybe.
Your vendor? Okay, the fall of General, not Sheraton. 3. But during times of crisis, there can emerge abilities we do not know we possess. The servant, under the greatest duress, stood as not a Sheraton. She stood and she spoke. She stood and she led. She stood and she attacked, and under banners they knew, and a voice they did not. The forces of Orlais brought lower enemy. Now perhaps the servant was more lieutenant than page to her battle-hardened lord. And perhaps the strength of the foe is stressed too much in retellings. And perhaps the allied were well practiced in their roles, but none question what not Sheraton was at the least adequate. And at the most inspirational. Darabom?
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, shop.
Why have you got little pillows attached to your shoulders? Your where?
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean where. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your state.
Alright, pillow shoulders. Okay, but what is it?
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern,
His arms
go
are tired.
The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
You're just in business.
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination.
Yeah, pillow shoulders make it easier for the partner to sleep boring meetings at the dinner table.
Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their conscience. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
Is this item worth the money?
So
I feel like we're
sell
playing like
one
20
very
questions.
expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt
Your
the
fucking
inevitable
soul?
defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
Anyone can charge too much.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced.
Hey Vol, how you doing?
This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
Where am I trapped? I said it's being this awful merchant in the top area of Val Royeaux.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
Mystery box. So mysterious. We actually do have it. Oh no. Right, you know what's going to be the end goal. You know how I said actually oh! What the fuck have I got in my title? Shit. I have to leave, Okay. Oh, Hinterlands! Never trapped, just like to explore some areas more than others. Look at that! That's like, would you like this ring? Why have you got 3? That would be so uncomfortable. How do you bend your fingers? Maybe you don't. Maybe you just walk around. Oh my god. If you want to grab something, you're like... This is what happens when I start a game. I look at things and end up... Oh, you don't move! That's the door. This isn't a door. Oh, a finger brace! That would actually make more sense than 3 rings.
Good day to you.
The instruments. I could read this notice under your ass. Meant to be a joke. Hey, it was a better suggestion than my with 3 rings. That would be so awkward. It kind of makes sense. It would be some kind of blowing up the finger. Okay, longing and upper court. Turn page from unsigned diary. My weakness bids me, not by chance, to gaze upon upper court where shadows of her final dance and wishes for my heart consort. I'm on the wrong level.
What's your turn?
There? Actually, no, I'm gonna go to this one first because I haven't been at this level. And then I'll come over here and deal with this red Jenny. I did not realize there were 2 areas. Ooh, who are you waiting for? Please, please someone open those doors and he just like falls on his ass or on his side. Here's the rough hat going on again. That is... Oh my god, that's a thing of nightmares. Oh, no. Actually 3 sections the finger has and leaving the joints. Something comfy. I imagine... Well, it depends on the thickness of the ring, wouldn't it? Because you would maybe have all 3 of them if you're trying to grab something. Or making a fist, it would be... You would have all 3 rings hitting. Hope that's a mask, I think it is. I think it is. But that headgear... Oh, the Valroy, oh, there's something else, aren't they? Pillars of our everlasting flame. Pillars of our everlasting flame, ignited 530 exalted, capped 562 exalted. Forgive them their petty nature, for the suit of your eternal flames blackened their silks. Hey Kenobi. You alright, buddy? Solus? Yeah. Oh, for what he's wearing as well, we have Mr. Abs. This is now going to be our nicknames. Mr. Abs. Skinny but Abby. Going on a safari hunt, try to blend in with the zebras. and got dressed in the dark and wants to jump off the side of a building?
Oh, yes.
The mystery and the meaning of 8 silks. 8 silks drape across the Bell March. 8 silks that frame the sky and shade the calm of commerce. But why 8? That question is posed time and again by visitor and philosopher. What is the grand history of our capital? And no, what in the grand history of our capital is displayed in this subtle choice? The ages? We have had 9. And what fool would have made such a prediction? There is nothing in our Legion mindset in the heart of our lay that suggests even a hint of accepting an end to our way. Perhaps then something less flattering but veiled. It is opined that the 8 represents the twin boys of Empress Yvette, born 799, which heralded the Blessed Age, being the entwined loops of the number 8 itself, not its value. The more irreverent suggest that the 8 could as easily be a slight against Yvette's figure, for she was rumoured to be stout but determined in her choice of corsetry. Okay, both theories are scoffed at by historians as mere number fetish. Number fetish! What emerges when we consider the longevity of the question is not that there is meaning to be found, but that it is ingrained in us to search as though there is. We're going to believe that such a prominent detail of the greatest city the world has ever known must be thoroughly rife with meaning. And so certain are we that we discount even the architect who grew so annoyed with the question that he had the answer engraved on his memorial. There were 16 rods. Who compares his fact to our search for truth? After spending very close to all the money you own. Oh, you have a pretty neat axe. Ooh. Is that so you can ask people questions in style? Is that the only thing down there? Can I... Sister Andrea.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste.
Oh, you
Is there
believe?
something I might help you with?
There's apparently nothing. Yes.
Thank you, sister. Make her go with you.
Is that all we had here? Oh, I just remember seeing this. There's nothing here. But let's look upon this. I don't know. With gondolas. So I've been on this side. Is it here?
It's true.
Over here? No, wait, everywhere but where we need to go first. Just the one? Oh, the Randy Dowager Quarterly. Unread quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager ignites winter passions with the collected conscripted by love, being a tale of heroes come legends. The Grey Wardens and their shining duty to claim those of promise who most suit their joining. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, always a classic when wardens come calling. Or dear one suggests the reverse. 4 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. Not of heroes, division and distance. Okay, for a supposed creature of jealousy and great Mafarath is less so indeed. For while his word brought low the bride of the Maker, his prize was quickly divided and distanced. Let us consider the lesser of the sons in this matter. everyone we know little. Oh wait, of everyone we know little. The middle boy, he was tasked with ruling the lands to be the marches. No claim by the father was made, no in my name to humble, and that freedom is shown in the result, for everyone himself was the least concerned with power. He among all led by example, not demand, and spoke only of sacrifice. When betrayal was revealed, everyone acts as a man broken, dispersing his holdings to the various tribes. It was a penance that spared him his family, but also dispersed influence. To this day, the free marches are scattered. Of Verold, more is known, for his actions bring him to the start of our nation, but his folly begins in Navarra, where we must ask, was this the will of a betrayer father, or the mistake of youth? Mafarath gave rule to the youngest Verold and never claimed Navarra. Never did he sit on the throne, and he is thought to have rarely visited, but his name is hated there most of all, for it was bartered for legacy by the son. Unlike everyone, Verold spoke not as example, but to claim. Never his name was mentioned without that of his mother and father. His claims were bold, their actions were his, and their thoughts were all shared. But from the father on his throne in Ferelden, no word was recorded, and we wonder, was it deliberate? It went from 443,000 to 577,000 DPS. And you can still die with that? Okay, for when the betrayal was revealed, all with ties to Mafarath were vilified, and so strong were the ties that Verold had drawn that his court was killed to a man, and he was forced to flee. He had kept silent, as seems the will of the knowing father. Had he kept silent, as seems the will of the knowing father, and had he guarded as the father had guided the elder, Isarath, then Verold, might have remained to rule. But that would require that the betrayer not be as he is drawn, and it would have kept Verold in Navarra, and it would have kept Verold from Orlais, and it would have prevented the further betrayal that truly birthed Orlais. DPS new currency instead? Examine. A season of the four afoul. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Castine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant, a bard of Lords Halavine. Halavine. Fucking no. Hero thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble all. Oh, censored. As per their station and relevant action, lashings and labour, disappeared and ostracised from the social season respectively. The scandal played out far longer in the theatrically serialised adaptation, which reimagined the three as siblings separated at birth, competing for Lady Castine's hand at her orchestration. The conclusion was relatively accurate to the original event, save the punishment of the thief and the noble being swapped. To comic effect. Generally good reviews received, though some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic. It's not even very large numbers. Holy shit, how long does it take you to get several million DPS? And again, will that allow you to not be killed? Okay, I know it's there, but I need to see the plink plonk down here, if there's anything. You suggest what now? The red hanky. Yeah, this scrap of parchment is hastily drawn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrolled below is a misspelled script. Herald, go at time, praise Adrast. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, a path, and a key to a location on the world map. Ooh, okay. Make all yourself and yourself. Normal people will trade gear with each other, which makes progression much faster. Did I get everything here? I did get the women helping over there. Oh, I thought you were going to let me walk through here. Oh, go
if I
screw yourself.
Have a moment of your time.
Who's this?
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
You weren't at the Conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the Conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
Suspicious.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap.
Well.
I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day.
What can it be?
It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think Templars did it?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Oh, I know what it is, but I'm trying to think of something else that it would be. Why speak to us now?
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Okay.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Oh. Oh no. There's so many fucking things to do here.
They wish to protect the people from us?
Why are we getting this again?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
People may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
Timid coconut occultists of Flower House, surely. Well, it could have went worse.
I know, Lord. Return to Haven.
Oh, no, that's what I want to do, isn't it? One of 17? The world map. We're in the that side, aren't we? Location near Val Rayo, revealed by the clues left by those friends read Jenny. Imperial Enchanter. Vivian. It's an invitation to her salon. Fancy lady. A northern surfer. To cops. There's way too much to do in this game. Well, I don't mind there's a lot to do, but the thing that I always call it is like the choice paralysis. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, what I'm doing, if there's an order to things. Am I going to lock myself out with something? I found very little information. in the game unless it's hidden away somewhere. And it's the only one you've not replayed in the series. It's somewhat overwhelmed. You thinking about it every time you started it. Here's my problem. The way I play, right? It'll go strong with me trying to do lots of things until I get to the point where I'm like, I don't want to be playing this, or like I need something different. That's the point. I'll probably go, fuck it, I just want certain things. But until that point, what is going on with that image? So like here in Chill, would you play it? Stress over my decisions. For me, I looked at the main stories, I needed more power or some things. I had to do side stuff and was fed up, so I stopped. Oh, you need more power or something? Right, so there is a ideal way to go, probably using the journal. I'm guessing we'll mention the Inquisition stuff, and everything else is just side stuff, maybe. I had seen people mentioning it before. No, I thought the games would progress for a quality of life factor, right? The one thing that's really bugged me so far is the lack of the mini-map. Now, I know it's just to have the pointers, like the little markers that you're close to, but I hate having to go into my actual map every time to see if there's a potential route to somewhere that is up high. I'm not impressed with the mini-map situation. It's not a mini-map, there's no map, it's just a mini. a weird compass type deal. It's been a few years or so playing our games in parallel, so it wasn't too bad. I was going to see Red Jenny. And we'll go and see Vivian. And I haven't even ventured into crafting. Oh man. I could have made stuff and create some side stuff. Still needed lots more power and didn't want to run around the map for 5 hours to get enough power to progress. Ah. Oh shit. Oh, I'm not even hitting you. I wish it was, ring bell. I wish it was a bit more, I'm hitting them or they're dodging, as opposed to I'm not used to having to move the character because of the second game. So I suffer progressing the main quest in these games. I end up overpowered and just breeze through main quest, which sometimes kind of ruins the whole stakes feel of some of these quests. I found a card, right. I may end up doing something similar. I just knew that I couldn't deal with everything that was in the hinterlands, so I was like, let's go somewhere else, have a little look. Like this, right here. I don't see why this couldn't have been... Why does it look so strange? Is this because it steps? Not even something above. So much filler. So much collecting in a few rift fights.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover?
I don't know, shoulder pillars. Pillars? Pillows.
Immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts
Are you?
will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Hello, dude.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah.
Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some say that? Who are you?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches.
I like the whole, like, shocked in that. What are you bastards about?
Friends really came through with
Ooh, the
that
British
tip.
cheese doesn't really work anymore.
Breaches. So, Herald of Andraste.
Oh, this is so good, but it's not
You're a
impressive
strange
anymore.
one. I'd like
Do
to
you like
join.
that? I'm still impressed by it. Because I mean, I've come from the second game. Varric, you're so small down there in the corner. Okay, to set me up, first you have to make sense. Like a real introduction.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Offering spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Who exactly are your people?
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all.
If this was real life, I think I'd have walked away
I
by
want
now.
to help this, whatever it is, Inquisition.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
I've got instant regrets. Well, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. Oh, crap. What have you got? I'm not going to do the same thing because it's... Fuck it. We'll take you with me. Oh, it's Barbaric being left behind. Too many breaches. I'll maybe get them back. I just wanted to see what she's like. I don't know if there was... I've already got regrets, but you know. The Imperial Enchanter? Although Varric did, he has got poison. So it's come out poisoned a few times. Ghost right, can't do that while running around collecting shinies and being attacked, he'll be alright.
Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Oh god, yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, my lady.
You know who we are,
Seeing the same
probably.
faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you.
Points back.
I cannot imagine half of them are true.
If I can remember how to get the menu up, yes. You know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened,
No, you should sound like, you know, in Charlie Brown, Snoopy things, Peanuts, where they've got the Patty and, oh my god, I can't remember his name, in the school, when the teacher talks, it's just like fucking noise. That's what she should sound like. Madame de Fer.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by first...
Or they said it before you wrote it.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Tell me about the Duke. Dude in the back.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
And what have you heard about me?
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
What's your point? Mr. Sack fruit on your head or something? I don't know.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Oh.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
You've got Plymouth hair horns going on.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Well, he's not worth my time. I don't want to kill him. Will this affect if... Because I know that that's a companion. Affect if she joins us? I don't want to kill. Let them go, cause show mercy. It's gonna... Probably. Let him go, he's not worth it, he's all words, he's all bluster.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it.
Wait, would she actually have killed him?
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
The Marquis.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the
Peacemakers
Dales
probably already
to
fed
join the
him.
Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Pleasure to meet you, I guess.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last
Outfits are so over the top.
I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not
Hmm.
forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you support Circle then?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the circle then?
What am I
Where
looking
else can
at?
mages safely learn to master their talents? We
No,
need
all
an
of the Legion
institution to
stuff
protect
so
and
far.
nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
Okay, what do you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Okay. Do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
I'm going to see what the Chantry opposes us.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
I feel like asking, is this business or pleasure?
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Come on board.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Do we get to have a look around? Oh man. Game, I need to fuck off. What are we doing? Why are you giving me this big ass essay and I can't even get the time to read it? Who do you want in your party now? Oh! I guess not. Right, I do need to head off. I will be back on... God, am I happy with that? Fuck it. Go with it. What day is it? Today? It's now... Oh, no, Wednesday. I think I should have an afternoon stream today. No, evening. So Dragon Age Inquisition will be back on Thursday. Following on from meeting new people and recruiting some. Maybe have to check them out, see what we could do. No idea where we're going next. Journal wise, we have 3. Oh, discuss the offer. Turn to the Chantry. I need more points to get that. That's okay. I'll see what else is available. So thank you everyone for watching. It's always appreciated. And I hope you're all doing well, and I may see something again soon. So thank you all, and good night.